Yo, what up? What up? Black Suburban Dad is here. Once again, the man with the most flaws in the game. The man with more flaws than IKEA furniture. The man with more flaws than Dollar General clothes. I am here and I wear that shit as a badge of honor. Let's go. And today I want to talk about what it's like to, you know something? I'm going to put y'all on notice. I'm going to give you a warning right now before I get into this show. I'm going to give you a warning right now because I'm about to I'm straight bombing on one group of people. Now, I might say it in the title, in the thumbnail. I might say it, the group of people that I'm bombing on, but I got to bomb on you American women. It seems like you're undateable. Nobody wants to win with you. Can't play with them. Can't win with them. Can't do it. Nope. Shout out to Mike Singletary of the Bears, man. Look, it's hard dating American women right now. All right, if you're in the dating market, then you would know. Honestly, if you're married to an American woman, then you would know too. You know how it is right now, man. Feminism hit, all right? The CV-19 hit, and it's like all the rules just changed. Everything just changed, right? The dating market just flipped on its head, right? I'm telling you, man. So I got some videos, and I got about 6 videos that I'm going to play. And it's going to be coming from guys, I think maybe one from a girl, talking about what it's like to date American women. Now, I'm going to follow up with my next show being what it's like to date, or actually what's the best group of women to date. And I'm going to go multicultural. I'm going to go all around the world, and I'm going to show you videos of what it's like to date women from other countries and other cultures versus, I just put them versus each other. Who's going to come out the winner? So that will be my very next video. But today, we got a bomb on you American women. Because y'all are not looking good out here right now, man. Like I said, feminism hit. Y'all want to be strong, single, independent, don't need no. And nope. That just happens to not be true. Because just say somebody. Look, man, I'm seeing these stories of y'all going out on dates and y'all not coming back. It's looking ugly. Like, I mean, single, independent, don't need no. Maybe you should start taking a guard dog on a date with you. Maybe take a pit bull or a Rottweiler out on a date. Just sit it right there in the restaurant, right there next to the bar with you when you sitting across from this Randall Calhousy guy that you met on Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, or either SA, seeking arrangements or something like that. That'll probably be the better route for you to go if you go like seeking arrangements route. And if you don't know, then hey man, I don't know what to tell you. Nope. So look, maybe just take a guard dog right there in the restaurant with you. Just say it's your emotional support animal, because most of y'all crazy as hell anyway. Got straight demons in you. Demon got me. So just say this big ass dog you're gonna take on this date with some random guy. Just say it's your emotional support animal. Okay. So just in case when dude gets out of line and try to take you out, then you can go ahead and stick Fido or Cujo on him and try to get the hell up out of there, man. Go ahead, yeah, that's right. Sacrifice your dog to get the hell up out of there, man. And when did it happen? When did this change come? Because diamonds used to be a man's best friend, right? Diamonds used to be not a man's best friend, my bad. Diamonds used to be a woman's best friend. Dogs used to be a man's best friend. Now, what happened? Dogs are now a woman's best friend. Now, if you go to any woman's house, you're probably going to see 2 things, or apartment or hostel, wherever the hell she living at. You're probably going to see 2 things: a big-ass dog, an oversized dog, some shit that shouldn't even be in there. Okay, this dog's so big, it's the size of a goddamn horse. It should not be in that place. You're going to find that dog, huge, 225-pound dog, and a jar of a Jiffy, a jar of peanut butter that's almost gone. I'm telling you. Now, you could put your imagination of what's been happening in that apartment, that hostile, that single-family home, wherever the hell she's living at. You can imagine what's been happening with that big dog and that jar of peanut butter that's almost gone. It's up to you. Let your imagination run wild. Just let it run wild, and guess what? You might be right. Anyway, look, let me get into this because I definitely want to bomb on these American women, okay? But we're going to get into our first age gap relationship because, like I said, I want to start off highlighting age gap relationships with every show. And age gap relationships is what I really push on this show. Also, arranged marriages, because I think those are two of the ways that we're going to move this purgatory of a dating market forward. But specifically, age gap relationships is definitely, the main thing. That was very professional. The main thing of what I push out there. If you don't know, watch any of my other shows and you'll understand why I'm pushing age gap relationships. It's got to be the forefront. It's got to be the way forward. We did it back there. He did it back there with Pocahontas. I'm not telling you to do what he did. I think his name was John Smith. I could be wrong. I'm not telling you to do what John Smith did with Pocahontas. She was 12. Pocahontas was 12. John Smith was like 33. Now, I'm not telling you to do anything like that.
Nope.
Don't go that direction. I'm going to tell you, don't do that. Okay, don't do that. But it's good to have like a nice, healthy age gap after you turn 18. Don't go do what they did with Pocahontas. She was 13 years old. Disney ain't going to tell you that. She was like 13, bro. All right? And she started popping out babies like not too long after that, if I'm not mistaken. All right? Don't quote me, but just hit Google up. Google might be ashamed to tell you exactly what the Pocahontas story was about. Anyway, let's get into my first age gap relationship date that I'm going to highlight. I said that wrong, but you know what I'm saying. Here we go right here. And we have a brother, and we have an Asian girl. And they are in a 20-year age gap relationship. Give it up. Give it up. Definitely give it up. Yeah. Now, this is the kind of age gap I like. This is an age gap that I'm not going to say that. Man, I don't even know if I should. All right, I can get with this age gap. I'll put it like that. I'm game for this age gap. I'm definitely game for this age gap right here, okay? But it's got to be legal. None of that Pocahontas shit, okay? It's got to be legal. Okay, so, okay. So we got this black guy. We have an Asian girl. Interesting. Okay, I mean, they're age gapping. I give it up. You know, they're doing the right thing. He says, me, 30-year-old male with my wife, he's age gapping up. What? What? I didn't know that. I was looking at it. I was like, man, like she looks a little bit older than him. Now I told you, man, like I react to this stuff in real life. I'll see it. I don't read it. I'll put it on my phone to get it queued up for my show. So I didn't know that he was actually 20 years her junior. Now, you know what I've talked about as far as the women dating down. I'm not talking about dating down as far as standards, but it's the thing. If you're going to, I don't know, possibly this guy has it, but I'm looking at his style. He's got this rusty-ass trombone shirt on. His collar is looking crusty, you know. That I don't know, what is this, like some kind of dog tag or something like that? He ain't wearing gold or platinum or nothing like that. I don't see any watch. Maybe he'll show some kind of what. His hairline is definitely not hitting.
Nope.
I don't think this guy has it like that. Maybe she has it like this. Okay, and what is it when older Korean or Japanese or Chinese women, Shangyu, I think they're called Shangyu when they've aged out. They've got to a certain age and they don't have kids. They don't have a husband. They don't have none of that. I think they're called Shangyu. So they're kind of like aged out. They're kind of like discarded on the side. And I'm not saying that to make a joke. I think that's literally what they do. They're kind of looked at as just like discarded women. And this guy, of course, is going to be something that looks like a ninja. Okay, he's going to come and pick her up and play Captain Kirk. Won't you save me? Captain Kirk, I want to have your baby. So that's what she's telling him. Okay, let me read this story. All right, I'm getting all sidetracked. It says me, 30-year-old male, so he's writing in. 30. This ain't something I would write home to mom about. I'm a 30-year-old male with my wife, a 50-year-old female. We met in Japan, been together for 5 years. Okay, married 2.5. Okay, I give you that. I don't know about this one, bro. But, hey, if you like it, I love it, I guess. So let's see what some of the comments say. It says, love this. Okay. No, no picture on your profile. Okay. To be honest, after 21 years old, age is just a number. Okay. I give you that. Damn, she does not look 50. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. You know something? Let me get off these comments. Let's see. Let's look at some more pictures of them. Okay. Let's see. Does she really look 50? You know, they look like they should be together. I'll say that. They do look like they should be together. This guy looks like that guy in a Tribe Called Quest. You know, the big guy that plays the drums. I don't know his name, but he's always got that funky hairstyle. He's always got the afro. He looks kind of like him. I mean, okay. So she's probably about 5'2", 98 pounds. I'll give her about 90 pounds. 5'2", 90 pounds. So, you know, she's a nice little slimmy. I got nothing against that. She doesn't look 50. She doesn't look 50. She might want to invest in some braces. Maybe it might be too late for that. Maybe she just say, forget it. I'll just let it be what it is. You know, it's a little too late for that. But, I mean, look, man. I mean, give it up for them. Age gap dating is where it's at. They've been together 5 years. And they're married. He married Shang Yu, you know. And I don't think he's going to have a whole bunch of suitors running after him. You know, I don't know if a whole bunch of people are going to be lining up to get with this young strapping fella, but, you know, it is what it is. Age gap dating, man. Like I said, it is where it is. It is what it is. Age gap dating for the win, baby. All right, I give it up to them. So, you know, it's nice to highlight these couples like that. It's nice to highlight them, man, because they definitely need some shine. Because if people don't know that age gap dating is the way of the future, and I don't really hear anybody else pushing it as much as me, even though I get minimal views. That's why I need to get pushed out there more. And I also think that my show is more entertaining than a bunch of these lame-os out here just doing shit, just literally just playing videos. This is how I see shows going, right? They played it. Hey, this is doctor prescribed a blue pill or doctor prescribed a red pill. And yeah, welcome to the show. Okay, let's get into it. They played a whole video that's like 50 minutes. Yeah, that was good. You know, I agree with, of course. Yeah, Dr. Blue Pill, Dr. Red Pill, subscribe to the channel. All right, peace, I'm out. And they got 1 million views on the damn video. I'm like, bruh, can a ninja get some love over here? Can a ninja get a little bit of love? Push me out, YouTube. Push me out like a baby. Push me out like a YN without a father up in the hospital, like. Anyway, it made me think of that song Ghetto Bastard by freaking Naughty by Nature. If y'all ain't heard Ghetto Bastard, go listen to it. It's not even a whole song you got to listen to. Literally listen to the intro. You're going to bust out laughing. Guess we got another ghetto bastard on our hands. Another born loser. And watching that video that I just seen on Instagram is making its rounds. You see that? The video of the YNs just straight up spraying, praying and spraying. They got all these girls. It's all black people, of course. It's in Chicago. It's at a barbecue. The barbecue that literally do not invite me to these barbecues. I ain't coming. I'm not coming to your queue, okay? I don't want to be invited to the queue. So you said one of the best insults I've got is just happened a month ago. My ex-wife's brother called me a square. I was like, oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Because he don't like me because the way I'm living my lifestyle. I probably wouldn't like me too. If I'm looking at it from afar, like, man, look at this ninja right here. He doing all this. He doing this and that. He traveling. He wearing this. He driving that, bro. He's looking at me like, man, F this guy, man. So anyway, he called me a square. I was like, oh, thank you. Anyway, getting back to that damn video that's making its rounds. The YN video, okay? YNs in OLED, 4K in real life doing real YN shit. They had a barbecue that I'm never coming to, okay? So don't even put out the invite. I'm going to delete it. They're on the porch, and they're just firing at these dudes. I think like 3 people got turned into ghosts. Altogether, 12 people got shot. I mean, like, you can see the black people on the porch. They trying to survive. They like ducking and stuff. I'm like, bro, this video is wild. And it's all caught on a Ring doorbell camera. That was a surprise out of the whole video. I was like, damn, they had enough money to buy the Ring doorbell cam.
Nope.
All right. So yeah, they had enough money to buy the Ring doorbell camera. All right. All right, let me stop. Okay, so I'm gonna bring up the first video. Let me see. All right, here we go. It says PSA to all men dating American women. Okay, American women, y'all about to get the bomb. Y'all definitely about to get flamed the hell up in this show, man. A lot of people don't want to date y'all. Now, we're going to go to this first black brother right here. He is not a YN. This is a black man, okay? So get it right. Not a YN. He seems to be a black man because he has his passport. Okay, it says PSA to all men dating American women. What do you have to say, Mr. Black Man?
Let me tell y'all something, fellas. Communication isn't the key. A lot of women in our society are overprotected and they're over catered to. So this creates a sense of entitlement.
Okay.
It creates a narcissist and childlike syndrome. Okay. So you're going to be always trying to fix something that's wrong with them. And they start to throw in these little tantrums. So you can't communicate with people who think like this. What you have to do is you just have to cut them off. You have to stop wasting your energy and time into trying to convince these women to understand something that's rational and logic. It doesn't work like that. Narcissism doesn't work like that. They're so self-consumed that they don't care about what's rational, what's logic, or what society thinks. They care about how they feel. Okay? They care about how they feel. That's the only thing that's important to them, is how they feel. Not what's right or what's wrong. How they feel. Let me tell y'all.
Yeah, no. He's telling the truth. And these women, they don't give a damn about how you feel. These American women, they don't give a damn about how you feel. And it's the thing, man. I've talked about this before. Maybe I should reintroduce it. Okay, yeah, I'll do it right now. Here we go. They don't care about the shaming. You know the whole shaming tactics and all that stuff used to be? Oh, you're a B. Oh, you're a garden tool. Oh, you're this. Oh, you're mama black. They don't care about none of that stuff. You know why? Because it's been pushed so far out in the forefront as something that's just acceptable now. They push it out to the point where, and I'm talking about being a 304, being a hoe, being a bitch, being this and that. You know, having multiple bodies by the age of 18, having 20 bodies. They don't care, okay? They don't care if you call them any of these crazy names because, like I said, it's been pushed out there in social media to the point where it's acceptable. They think it's acceptable. They think it's cool to have 20 bodies by the time you're 16 or 18. They think it's okay to have a sugar daddy. They think it's actually the right thing to have a sugar daddy, especially if they're in a situation where they need to make some extra funds. And God knows they don't want to go out here and get a job or anything like that. No.
Nope.
They don't. They'd rather have a sugar daddy. There's this clip out there where a guy approaches a girl. Now, I don't know if it was set up, but I'm going to assume that it's not. He approaches a woman, and she seems to be a streetwalker. He's like, hey, man, you want to make a couple dollars? All you got to do is wash my truck, man. She was like, no, but I'll sell you this.
Bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty jams.
Yeah, he was like, nah, bro. The whole situation just went left. She was like, oh, you ain't trying to buy these cakes? Well, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Yeah, so man, I'm telling you, dude, this thing there's no shaming anymore. They don't care about what you're thinking about. All they care about is themselves. Now, this is the thing. If you're on the Women's Network, 3, 2, 1, let's load up to the Women's Network. Okay, now, if you're on the Women's Network, well, you should just adjust to these things. You expect these things. If they're coming narcissistic, guess what? It's okay. I already know she's a narcissist. Guess what? If she's going to shame me, guess what? I don't care. I know she's going to shame me. Where's it at? I'm probably a piece of shit anyway, and she probably has the right to shame me. Guess what? If I try to shame her, she doesn't care. She's going to look at me like,
nobody cares, nigga.
And I know that because I'm on the Women's Network. So what I do is I just adjust to the way that things are going right now. I'm not sitting out here. I'm not going to try to change women. I'm not going to try to change the way that she is. I'm not going to try to defame her, dehumanize her, call her out of her name. I'm not doing any of that.
Nope.
All I'm going to do is adjust to the way that things are going out here, and that's it. That's it. Am I going to be daddy? Possibly. Okay. Am I going to take a girl that's got, I'm just speaking. Just say if a girl is 26 and she has 100 bodies, am I going to treat her like a low down dirty scoundrel?
Nope.
No, and I'm not going to call her out of her name either. That's what I'm not going to do, okay? I'm going to treat her with respect because I'm on the Women's Network, and that's just the way that it's going. Okay, so let's get to our next video as we continue to bomb on you. Bomb on you American women. Okay, now let's go. It says, dating in America be like. This is a very short one. And this is true.
Nobody wants to date me.
I want to date you. I find you really attractive, and I think that we should go out.
Go away.
And yeah, that's exactly the way it is because it's the 80-20 rule. If you haven't heard of the 80-20 rule, you can Google it, or I can just explain it real quick in a couple words. The 80-20 rule is pretty much 80% of women are going to pick from a pool of 20% of all the men, just said the United States because that's what I'm talking about, in the United States. So if you didn't hear me, for the people in the back smoking crack, 80% of the women will choose from a pool of 20% of men. 80-20 rule, okay? So all the other scoundrels left out there will probably just be wandering the freaking ether. They won't find anybody, okay? But that's the 80-20 rule. But that's exactly what it's like. They want to be approached by the guy that they want to be approached by. Now, this is the thing. The crazy thing. The guy that approaches them, that could be the exact guy that they should be with. That could be the guy that's on their level. But you know something? They're going to deny him access because they always think that they can do better. It's like the woman, what is it? The elevator joke. I think it's the elevator joke. Yeah, it's the elevator joke. I don't know exactly how it goes, but it's pretty much the woman, you have like 11 floors and just say, I'm just going to say 11 floors. Anyway, the first floor, you got a decent guy. By the 5th floor, it's like the perfect guy. And then by the 11th floor, the girl wants to keep going up to get the better guy. Well, that guy doesn't exist. Okay, that's pretty much like the preference of the joke. And on the guy side, it's pretty much the first guy is like, the first level is like a decent girl. And then like by level 3, the guy's like, you know something, I'll just take that girl. And they're like, hey, we got 2 other girls left. He's like, nope, I'll just stay with this girl. The preference is a guy doesn't need the perfect girl. The girl is looking for a perfect guy. That's pretty much what the story is talking about, or what the joke is talking about. Google it, look it up. You'll see it, and it'll explain the joke way better than what I can do right now. Let's play this back real quick. It's only 10 seconds.
Nobody wants to date me.
I want to date you. I find you really attractive, and I think that we should go out.
Go away.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, man. That's exactly what it is. It's a shame. It's actually a shame what's going on out here, but I don't make the rules. All I'm going to do is play it. Now, what's going to happen is you're going to turn one of these normal guys into this right here. This is what's going to be the outcome. Now, this is not a YN. This is a black man, okay? It says, are American women that bad? So they asked this guy, are American women that bad? This is his answer.
Fine, bro. I'm done with American women, bro. I'm headed to Croatia, then Ghana, then Bali. I'm not dating, I'm rebranding. So
Huh?
fine, bro. I'm done with American women, bro. I'm headed to Croatia, then Ghana, then Bali. I'm not dating, I'm rebranding.
Hey, give it up. Give it up to this young man right here. He said he out of here.
I'm out of here.
Because and look, he's got all the stamps on his suitcases, I guess of all the countries. Yeah, America's right there. It looks like that's kind of like a Philippines flag, but it's not. It's not the right colors. Yeah, he's been to a bunch of different places, and it looks like he says he's not dating, he's rebranding, but he's probably over there and he's probably dating, so he's probably lying. You know, he probably gets a girl that, if you run into a girl, if you're traveling and you're like, oh, you know, she actually fits the criteria of what I'm looking for, then during your stay over there, you're probably going to date her, and don't be surprised if this guy keeps in contact with a couple of these girls from different countries, because if he finds a spot or a country that he likes, or a city in a country that he likes, well, he could frequent that place. But it seems like he's really on his travel bro thing, and he's just really just wants to travel the world, and he's just totally done with American women. So you lost one, okay? You just lost one. This guy looks like a really good black brother. He looked like he's got money. He's got to have money to be traveling to all these countries. He probably don't have kids, but if he does, that means he definitely got money, because he has enough money to not only pay for his travels and his fun and excitement, he's got enough money to also support his kid. I don't think a guy like this will have a kid and just leave him out hanging, okay? He's probably paying child support if he does have a kid. So this guy right here, man, you just lost one. American women, you just lost a good black brother right here to another woman in another country, man. And you probably look at it like, oh, you know, I didn't want him anyway. Well, guess what, man? This guy probably has all the tools that you would want. He probably got a Range Rover, the house with the white picket fence. He probably could pop, you know what I'm saying, clap those.
Bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty jams.
And put a baby up in you, then you could be getting a child support from him. I'm just saying, man. Anyway, look, you just lost one. That's pretty much what I'm getting to. It is hot as hell in this room. I am sweating down my back right now. So we're going to get, what we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more videos. Let's get into this next one. Let's get into this next one right here, okay? I'm enjoying this as we continue to bomb on these bomb on these American women. Okay, it says, what's the secret to your relationship? And this guy says, his hat says certified. I don't know what that says. Anyway, what's the secret to your relationship? And I like the color of that hoodie. I would not wear it with the Mickey Mouse. It actually works for this guy, but I like the color. I'm going to have to shoot myself down to Lululemon and grab a color of hoodie in this color. I know they got one, but hopefully they don't look at me like one of these YNs that go up in the store and they just want to grab Lululemon because the new hot song is talking about Lululemon, okay? So now their value, I mean, their brand might start to get devalued by these YNs and these hood rats going into Lululemon, knowing damn well they can't afford that stuff, but buying it anyway, man. You know, now your kids are starving. Anyway, let's get into this video, man. We're not talking about that.
Secret to your relationship. Y'all
Okay.
know the actual secret. Tell me! Just get you a foreign woman. That's the secret. Stay away from Western women. That is the best advice I can give any man that's on it. That's on everything.
Okay, he got him one. Another bomb on the American women. Let's listen to it again.
Secret to your relationship. Y'all don't know the actual
Hey, let me
secret.
stop on her. Let me stop on her right now. Let me analyze. Look, wait. Come on, man.
To your relationship.
There she go. Look. Hey, bro. Okay, I'm getting hit up by a foreigner right now. Hey, give it to me. I ain't going to tell you what country, but you can probably imagine which one. This girl, this is a beautiful girl right here. And I'm going to point something out to you. She looks very feminine. You know something? Should I even get... Maybe I'll save that for another... I'll save that for another show. Because I want to talk about this message that I got the other night, man. I'll probably save that for another show. This girl, she looks very, very feminine right here. Very cute. Nice bust line right here. And she just looks like she wants to snuggle up against this guy. That's the vibe. That's the energy I'm getting from her. And why would he stay in America to get some girl that's going to have a voice as deep as mine, who's going to be talking as raspy as me? My voice ain't raspy, but her voice could be raspier than mine. She could talk more direct than me. Now, why would you want to deal with something like that? Because women are trying to be more masculine than me. Can they? Nope. No, it's not going to happen, but they're trying to do it. Why? What men like feminine. Men like femininity. It's what my homeboy told me. My homeboy said, femininity is a woman's superpower. And I pass that down to every woman who I think is going to take that advice and run with it. I don't pass it to everybody, but women that I think is going to take that advice and run with it, I give them that advice. Women's femininity is their superpower. A man will build you a house from scratch. A man will find a way to get what you need if you're feminine and you're not a nag to him. Just be feminine, be sweet, be kind, be loving. But you can't do it.
Nope.
So that kills that.
Y'all don't know the actual secret. Tell me! Just get you a foreign woman. That's the secret. Stay away from Western women. That is the best advice I can give any man that's watching. That's on everything.
Hey, look at this. Look at it. I got to pause in on this part. Where's it at? Look at this. Look at that. Hold on. Godly. Oh my God, I can't catch it. Hold on. I'm gonna get it. That look how she looking at him. She looking at him like, when this video's over.
Bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty jams.
Bruh, look at her. You get you a girl that looks at you the way that she looks at him. He winning. Look at that. Will American women look at you like this?
Nope.
Yeah, Brodesky. In a real way. Let's look at this video. I got 4 more. Maybe I might not want to waste all these. I'm already at 31 minutes. And I gotta be somewhere. Yeah, I'll play. Oh, wait. You know something? Yeah, let's go ahead and play this. Here we go right here. It says trying to date. What he's really saying is trying to date American women in 2025 here, but what is this, a Mexicano? Take it away, buddy. Pull up in his truck.
I'm going to tell you right now, I am not being submissive. If you want to be with me, you need to be the provider. You need to be the protector. You need to make sure my hair is done, my nails done, my feet are done. Look at my yard. I need my grass cut every single week. Don't worry about how many bodies I got. That's the past. God knows my heart. I'm not going to be cooking. I'm not going to be cleaning. All that is your responsibility. Me and my kids are a package deal. Trust me, if you don't want it, somebody else will.
He pull off in his truck. Hey, bruh, look, I know they're making a meme and a joke about this, but they're making a meme and a joke because a lot of truth is in this video right here, man. This is what the dating market, as far as dating American women, has turned into. Like, oh, can you Uber me over? And also, can you drop me a little bit of money on my Cash App so I can pay the babysitter and get my kids some Uber Eats? You ever ran into anything like this? I don't know, because it's actually happening out here. It's happening to some guys out here. I've never ran into that, but I've heard stories of guys running into that. Not overseas, but over here. Now, I'm not saying overseas crazy shit can't happen, because it can. I mean, it's life. Things happen. But it seems to be that it's taken over American culture. Because I'm independent. I'm single. I don't need no. And when I say I don't need no, I'm saying I don't need no man. That's what the women are pretty much saying. That's just not true. You need a protector. You should have a provider. And you should have somebody to sit there and take care of you. You should have somebody to build with. Okay, how are we going to build families out here if you guys are trying to be single, independent, don't need no? Because I'm sitting, look, man, I'm outside.
Catch me outside. How about that? Huh? Catch me outside. How about that?
I got girls on my Snapchat right now, and I see their stories. And one girl in particular, she was begging for tacos. And this is a good-looking girl. Can somebody feed me? And she's sitting up there with her thing, her juicy fruit, her snappy nappy dugout, all up on Snapchat. Because sometimes she didn't shave. And I was on her private Snapchat, all up on Snapchat with that snappy nappy dugout, all out there, doing crazy things to it, asking for tacos, talking about I'm hungry. This girl, 24 years old, bruh, on Snapchat. Just like that. I'm telling you, I be seeing some crazy stuff out there, man. Very good looking girl. Anyway, look, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm in the show at that because I got to be somewhere. I gotta be somewhere. Black Suburban Dad Reviews. Tell a friend to like and subscribe to the video. I hope you enjoyed this. You like and share the video. It's the man with the most flaws in the game. It's the man with more flaws than IKEA furniture. It's the man with more flaws than Dollar General clothes. And I wear that shit as a badge of honor. Black Suburban Dad Reviews. I will be back tomorrow with another one. Peace. I'm out.